Peacock News, we will be bringing you a story about the latest and greatest persuasive speaking techniques and the story behind persuasive speaking. Emma?
Thanks, Kelsey. According to lemonlearning.com, a college resource site, a persuasive speech is a specific type of speech in which the speaker has a goal of convincing the audience to accept his or her point of view. One of the key parts of a persuasive speech is the sales pitch, where you state your opinion for the first time.
Now, Emma, how would you lead up to your sales pitch if you have one?
Right. To start, I would probably start my speech off with an icebreaker story to make the audience more comfortable and more open to what I have to tell them.
Wow. Now to Jonah, who's outside the Deltona campus of Daytona State, with Tito, who sells empanadas. And he's going to give us a first-hand account of how he uses persuasive speaking to sell his empanadas to the students here. Jonah?
Hello, this is Jonah, and I am here live on the scene with Mr. Tito, who makes part of his living by selling his homemade foods to the students of Daytona State. Mr. Tito, tell me, how do you persuade students to buy your food?
I have the best quality for my empanadas. We make at home. We love every day special for the Daytona State College student that I come every day from 2010 to today, making good empanadas like chicken, beef, or pizza empanadas.
Wow, that's great. And so you've been doing this a very long time, and you must enjoy it.
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you, Mr. Tito. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Oh.
Mr. Tito has been successful for a very long time selling his empanadas to the students of Daytona State because he makes personal conversations with his customers. He gets to know them. He builds that relationship, and that is the kind of rhetoric he uses to persuade them to buy his food. This is just one example of how persuasive speaking can be seen throughout everyday life. Thank you. This has been Jonah reporting live on the scene of Daytona State. Back to you, Kelsey and Emma.
Thanks, Jonah. That was really interesting. Kelsey, do you know the background of persuasive speaking?
I do. Did you know that the modes of persuasion that we learn to use every day came from Greek philosopher Aristotle? He developed ethos, which is the ethics behind persuasion, logos, the logic behind persuasion, and even pathos, the emotion behind persuasion. Aristotle discovered that, if used properly, these three will make a persuasive speech very powerful.
Very interesting, Kelsey. And these modes have been taken as gospel truths for generations upon generations. One thing that many speakers tend to forget when doing public speeches is that they are not talking to robots. They are talking to human beings, so talking to them in a clipped and overly tense manner will not get their point across.
Exactly. The best persuasive speakers are the ones who speak to the audience conversationally and make them feel more comfortable.
Yes, and by connecting with the audience using attention-getting stories, humor, and conversational tone, a speaker will make the audience more willing to hear what they have to say.
Thank you, Emma. That's all we have for today, and don't forget to tune in next time. Wait, this just in. A traumatized student just got, oh my word, attacked by a vicious peacock in the parking lot of the Deltona campus of Daytona State. The extent of the injuries aren't known, but Jonah's live on the scene right now. Back to you, Jonah.
This is Jonah coming to you live on the scene where... Peacock! What? Okay, that's all we have.
Thanks, Jonah. Kelsey, do you know the background of persuasive speaking?
I do. Did you know?
What?
I said loud.
Thanks, Jonah.
Now to Noah, who is outside at the Deltona campus.
Oh my goodness! Finished it.
His name is Noah.
We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Okay, wait, just keep going, don't touch it. Today on Peacock News,
I knew she was gonna